So today, tell me first of all, where are you from? From where are you connecting with me? I'm now connecting to you. I'm talking to you from Germany, from the beautiful corner, southwest corner of Germany, near the Luxembourg border, where I normally live. And the reason I'm connecting you is because I have language challenge to myself and to myself to learn French in coming months, and that's the challenge. So, my name is Radomir Sejdak, and 8 years ago, as it turns out now, 8 years ago, I moved to Germany, first to Austria, to Germany with my wife, with my family and a cat, and without knowing German language, without a job, without even apartment, a place to live. The only possibility for the coming months and 2 years were Airbnb found places where we were moving from place to place, in the same moment learning German. So after from first day, because I didn't knew German in Austria and in Germany, from the first day I started to learn and research the ways how to learn English, how to learn German as quickly as possible and faster than I learned English. I learned English probably, first of all, it took 10 years because it was school, and then with some practice and with some wanting, and then going abroad, not knowing how to speak, then another year going another summer vacation for summer work holiday for learning, and it took me 10 years. I didn't want this in German, so that's why I started this 8 years ago to learn as quickly as possible German to the communicative level. So after a few jobs and after 6 months, I got a job as a coordinator for employees who don't speak any German, who are in Germany and need a place, need to solve some documents, some issues in Rathaus, so is to contact the civil servants, to contact the town hall. So I was helping them as a German-speaking coordinator to go there, or to the dentist, or to the doctor, and those kind of things, or to talk to the landlord. And I was, after 6 months, employed as this in Germany. To be honest, that time I wasn't fully communicative, but I did it eventually, and not later than after 2 years from being in Germany, starting from zero, literally. Then when I find out how I did it, and I saw it was quicker than any school said it would be possible, and quicker than I was myself expecting or being afraid. It took really shorter than I thought, because I focused on things which I working. So I took another challenge to learn Spanish language that started 2021 in the COVID time, and I managed to go to communicative level quicker. At least that was more or less 12 months, but let's say 2 years to the full communication level which I have now today. And after this, I thought I'm on something which is not exactly said in the school, so I want to also share my knowledge. And exactly this year it came to me, and I started writing the book. I wrote, by the way, a book, Polish German 1. I'm native Polish Germany 1.0. How I win my dreams and get to successful life in Germany. This is now in Polish, but available on Amazon also. And another one which is Speak German, and this is about also learning a lot of any language. That's why I use these methods to learn Spanish, and now I'm challenging myself, the language challenge, to learn French from 6 to 12 months to the communicative level. I'm on it right now. And those books, I see that's probably in a mirrored view, so you cannot read it like this. Sorry, that's YouTube. So I challenge myself to do it, and I wanted to share these methods also. That's why the books are here, and that's why I also make this webinar, to motivate myself and also motivate you to learn. So 2 things, if you are there, please write me 2 things which are very interesting to me. First of all, from which country are you connecting with me? I'm really interested. That's English. So in English, so I know that it can be seen on all over the world, not only in Germany. However, last time somebody said this is from Germany, so last and one before. So I'm really, maybe YouTube is supporting this to make lives in Germany, but it's all over the world. And that was yes. And actually 2 weeks, 1 week or 2 weeks ago, I was in Romania. I was broadcasting from Romania, and now I'm in Germany. So write me from where are you from now? And the second thing, what language is your challenge? So write me now in the comment, or I'm checking the comments, or also let me know when it will be finished. Just write under the webinar. That's the thing. The third, did you really take a challenge? You are watching this challenge. We are already in the week 5 out of 52. So we still have plenty time to go. I'm asking this because there can be you outside who is thinking all the time about learning, but didn't take a challenge. Challenge is to learn every day for weeks, and out of those weeks, now it's 5, only 5, less than 10%. The target is to learn in 52 weeks, which is 1 year, learn to communicative level the language which is your challenge. My challenge is French. I already started this, and let me just remind you, maybe another 3-5 minutes I will write what is the base on the channel, on the challenge, how to make the learning as quickly as possible to go to the communicative level. This is all in the book, so you can read it. It's short. It's also available in audiobook and in Kindle also, and in this one also. But let me write it. Let me write it because that's why I make these lives, to also share with you. First is 1,000 words. As you remember, 1,000 words are responsible for 50% of the most frequently used words in any language. 1,000 words, that's it. What do you do with this? And by the way, 2,000 words, top 2,000, so 1,000 plus 1,000 is 2,000 words, equals to 80% of the most frequently used words. This is almost in any language. All right, no problem. What do we do with this? Where do we find them? We find them on YouTube. You just type there. This is exactly, I'm sharing with you the powerful, easy methods how to get there. I'm doing this, I did it in Spanish, and now I'm doing it in French. It's really amazing. On YouTube, you write term, let's say, the most frequently used words, and then you type language. The most frequently used words, French, or in French, doesn't matter. In French, or in Spanish, or in English, or in German. And this way you will find the videos. Already people did it. They found this 1,000 most frequently used words. It can be 1,000, sometimes it can be 2,000, sometimes there is 500. Start from something. Those will show you which words are the most popular. It's really easy. It's like table, lamp, pen, pencil, book, door, window, apartment, house, car, head, eyes. You see, those words we use almost every day. So those are the most important, the most frequently used words. Is almost in any language, because why not? When you live in the house, it's normal. You talk windows, doors, head, eat, food, pencil, pen. That's the things we are talking about. It's just normal life. So you found it there. And what do we do with this? We put them into Anki. Anki flashcards. Flashcards. And this, you talk these words, I write it there. I write them myself by hand, always. Yeah, I don't use any on Anki. It is possible to download some other list from people who did it. I prefer, and I recommend to you, do it on your hand and really add the word, add the translation, and then learn it. How to learn them? I recommend 10 new words per day. It's really effective and it's not too much work. 10 new words per day. With this way, first of all, you learn every day, and with everyday learning, your brain is really turning his power to focusing on this new language. It's becoming part of your life. Really, there's a lot of ineffective way. I'm really sharing with you now the most powerful which are in use. There are also hundreds, if not thousands, apps which will not bring you so positive results as those things, simple things, which I'm sharing this in the books or right now. Anki flashcards, yeah, and then which is on website is free, on app is paid, but it's only $35 per lifetime, so you don't have to pay too much. Actually, it's very cheap, so I also don't want to spend huge amounts of money. And by the way, you can spend a lot of money on the language courses, like, as I did in Spanish, and I didn't learn language on the courses. I did in German a little bit, but it was really wasting of time, because the courses are designed to keep you there all the time learning. So very nice. Third, what we do, we learn to communicate as fast. The key word is Tandem. Tandem, that's the app. You register there, first for free. If you want to search people, it costs like $30 per year, and there you can connect to the friends and send 1 minute. No, not to the friends. To find the friends who are also interested in finding this. People all over the world, and they are registered there, and they are ready to learn new language. And you can offer your language. Are you speaking French, Italian, German, English, the most popular, yeah, Russian, Portuguese, and then they want to offer their language to you. If you are from Italy, there can be people who want to learn Spanish, and you want to learn Spanish. There can be people who want to learn Italian. If you are from Portugal, there is a lot of people who want to learn Portuguese, and then you can offer them Portuguese, and you want to learn English, so you can speak with people who already offer English. I offer my English, because although I'm not native, as 90% of the people in the world, I'm not native. It doesn't matter. What is matter is that you are speaking on the sufficient enough level to teach somebody who is starting in English, and then you can help them also to keep going from those level to jump up. And with Tandem, you can 1 minute per message means equal like maximum. You send 1 minute in your language, 1 minute in new language. What is the day? What are you doing? What did you do? What are you eating? What are you planning to do? And so on. And this person also sent you 1 minute in their native language, so you can hear it, and 1 minute in the language this person is learning, which is your native language. So then this person is training mouths how to speak. Yeah. So this is extremely important, and this will take you, I'm telling you, 10 minutes. It will probably 1 minute send, 1 minute receive. That's 2 minutes, and the same 1 minute your language, 1 minute language you learn, 2 minutes. and 2 minutes from the other person. One native and one which is learning, which means it's 4 minutes. If you send 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes, it will turn out to be 8 minutes, maybe 10. So it's really 10 minutes for tandem plus 10 for Anki. This is what I do. It's really, we are talking between 10-20 minutes a day. 10-20 minutes per day. That's it what you need. That's it what you need. What you need is just a way how to get there. How to get there. It is so important. And then you can get there to the communicative level in 6 to 12 months. This is my aim, this is my challenge, and that's why we are here. That's why I'm sharing this. I shared how did I learn German and Spanish in these books, links in the description, and now I'm talking about also how to learn all other languages because the rules are universal. My challenge is now, language challenge is to learn French. But today, because we are in week number 5 out of 55, there can be some people on the other side who are watching and also, or watch now or watch later, and didn't took a challenge. It's really sometimes like this. Sometimes we didn't have a time. Sometimes we thought that it's maybe I will have a look. I will sit around and have a look. Sometimes I skipped one. I saw one webinar and then I didn't go to the challenge. So please stay with me. I want to help you to get going. So I tell you something. Why is it worth to join today? Why is it worth to join today? Join today. It's really, why is it worth? I tell you something. Life is going. Time is passing. Time is passing through our fingers also. And what I saw, almost 100% of the people I know, 100% of the people I talk about languages, because I talk also about this subject with my friends, with people I know, when I'm in Germany, when I'm in Belgium, when I'm in Poland, when I'm in France. I'm talking with people and they said, oh, you know what? Actually, I was wondering, I wanted to learn some language. I wanted to learn English. I wanted to learn German. I wanted to learn French. I was dreaming to learn Italian, to go there. I was dreaming to learn Swedish, to visit Sweden. I was dreaming to learn Portuguese, to see Brazil. Yeah, so it's a lot of dreams, and almost 100% of the people wants to learn some language, and then they say, they say, one day I will learn. One day I will learn. And what does do that they really want it? I see it in their eyes. They want to do it, and they say one day. And one day is very dangerous. One day it's very dangerous because, let me wipe it down. I wipe it because one day means, actually, one day means never. Because we may see that those people will also said it in another New Year's resolution on January or December, and they will keep saying this 10 years, and after 15 years they will be a little bit gave up on this, 20 years, and then there is retirement, and then what? They will say one day is so dangerous that it actually means never, because it's actually saying to our mind one day that I'm going to do it, but it will be one day. It's not like we are saying to ourselves, we want to learn Italian language, but we never find it so important to change the dreams in the reality. So we say one day, yeah, like a hope, but it actually is never. So I would say it's really dangerous. Second thing is, because if one day is not your thing, some people say the perfect moment. And perfect moment means sometimes not now, not ready to learn now. And this is also pretty dangerous, because waiting for perfect moment in any circumstances is a failure from the beginning. Because as far as I know, and I'm 42 years old, I never saw the perfect moment to learn my German, because probably it was earlier than later. I never saw perfect moment to learn Spanish, because it was COVID. I just already changed a job. I was promoted to be manager in Hamburg in a very big company. That definitely wasn't the perfect moment. There isn't perfect moment to have a child. We are never ready. It will just happen. It's never perfect moment to find to found a family or to find a company, because it's only in retrospective in the past we think that time was better. That was better moment than now, or before it was earlier was easier, better than it is now. This is exactly about the languages. Also, perfect moment, unfortunately means that this is also like eternity, like it's eternal. So like never, it's also eternally waiting, postponing, and never, and the perfect moment will never come. And this is also dangerous. So if this is your reason, just really think, when was the perfect moment? Because when it was in the past will never come back to you. It will never come back. If you want to learn language, really start and join today. Join today to this challenge. It's really not so much effort as I'm saying. It's really between 10 and 20 minutes per day, and you can get to the language in 6 to 12 months with pretty easy, straightforward methods, but directed for getting to communicative, speaking communicative level. Perfect moment. And about the time, I hear so much time. I hear it so many times. I'm hearing this. I don't have time. Is it the thing of today's time, or was it always like this? But never actually, probably people said, actually I have a lot of time. I have 2 years to spare and I have time to do this. Unfortunately, it's never like this. It's never true. We all have 24 hours. And it was like this 100 years ago, and 100 years from now, people will have 24 hours. We always have to deal with this 24 hours minus some for sleep, and unfortunately, we all have the same time. What we're saying with I don't have time is just this: everything around us is more important than learning the language, which we are dreaming about. As I told you, I have 100% of the friends or people I know or people I meet, I talk about languages, they want to learn some language. If you are there, you are watching this now, or you will be watching later, you probably also dream about learning new language. And that's the thing. You may think that it's a dream which will come true or not, but you say, okay, but not now. Either we will do it one day, it's not perfect moment, or you don't have a time. And how much time you need? It's really short. If you touch the most important things, which I talk a lot about in these books, when you will start from this most important things, you will touch only the most important things. Actually, you don't need so much time. It's 10 minutes per day. And you tell me, if you don't have 10 minutes per day, what happened to your life when somebody stole you those 10 minutes of your life? I mean, If somebody don't have 10 minutes, it means that probably is chained inside a cave without a light, without a mobile phone, without a books, because somebody don't let you to learn, to find 10 minutes, or you are maybe chained to some machine and you don't have 10 minutes for doing this. There is plenty of occasions, maybe for other time I will say how I find time, but there's plenty of occasions when you can find the time, find those 10 minutes, 10-20 minutes. It's only a question how important it is for you to learn this new language, to challenge yourself and learn this new language. You can still join me, and I hope I can help you also with my energy and also with my motivation and my experience how to get to the point of communicative level faster with those things and few others which I write in the books. Yeah, just don't have time. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What can we do? That's a false. Well, this is something we have to overcome. We have to get over ourselves and really stop bullshitting us about not having time. But there is another obstacle which is stopping us, and this usually happened after we were procrastinating so long learning the language. We're procrastinating this. We're waiting for perfect moment. We never find the time for this, and finally we decided after all this time that probably we don't have talent to do it. We have talent. We have no talent. We are not talented to learn language. And let me tell you something. There is a big difference in being perfect in something and into learning something to this normal, appropriate, basic level. Let me give you the example. If you want to learn to play football, you take a ball, you meet with your friends who knows how to play a ball, and they explain your rules. And first day is tough. Second, third, or when you meet once per week, as we on this challenge, is you know more, and with time, with months, you started to catch it. You play better, and after 1 year, you play much better than after first day. Does this mean, this is crucial, does this mean that after 2 years or 5 years you're going to play in World Cup or for FC Barcelona or in Inter Mediolan? Do you have to learn playing football to such a level to know that you know how to play football? Oh, I'm so useless because I'm not playing in World Cup. This is not true. You can play football and doesn't have to be so perfect to play on Olympic Games. Another example, you can start to learn to swim. It will also take weeks, months, and eventually you will start swimming. You can choose a lot of styles and you can swim in all of them, learning them in months. Probably 12 months you can learn all of them. Are you going to be another Michael Phelps or attend the Olympic Games? No, you don't have to. I wish you can, but most of us will never get to this level, and that's okay. You still know how to swim. You know where I'm getting to. That you don't have to be perfectionist on such a high level as talented players in the field, in the football, in swimming. To be really good, still good in something. The same also with your job. Where are you? When you have been first days, you had to learn. After a few weeks, months, you start to catch up, and after a year, you are much better than you were after first week. And it's the same with business. I'm very active in real estate, for example, business. This is also books I write about real estate. Also, starting the first company, first business is difficult, and this is challenging. But after months is better, and after year is much better. Am I going to be number one entrepreneur in country or in the world? No. And I don't need to. I don't want to. But still, you can be good in this. And it's the same with language. If somebody is much more talented, we'll make it faster. But probably we'll just get higher, better in those things. But if you are not, doesn't mean that you are not going to learn to the good or very good level. And this is the same with language. You can still learn the words. You can still talk with people. Talk with people on tandem, learn the words. And you can talk to communicative level, any language that you please. But you don't have to be the interpreter or translator for a president. You don't have to attend G8 group, G7 group to be a translator there. You don't need it. You want communicative level to go to Italy and order pizza on yourself, or attend also the beach parties in Spain on Ibiza, or just enjoy the life in Portugal with native language. That's it, yeah? Or work, as me in Germany, for example. And I can also work in Spanish, why not? And this is for you, and you don't have to be master in this. Same, you don't have to be master in English, because most of the people are the same like you, started from learning from zero. So talent is a false. Actually, talent is a misleading, because talented means the aim for perfection. But this means that you're waiting also for a perfect moment. Having talent aiming for perfection, you know, this is wrong, because what you need is only communicative level. That's for everybody. Everyone can do. Everybody can do. Everyone can do to a communicative level. You don't need to be talented with this. And I understand there's a lot of obstacles with learning, but I hope I get through some of them, which may be stopping you now until this moment from taking on the challenge to learn the new language. And I hope I helped you now to make it clear that most of them are false, that most of them are actually artificial barriers in our heads. You don't need to move it that one day you will lying to yourself that one day I'm going to learn the language. You don't need to wait for a perfect moment because thinking that you are not ready. You are not going to be ready. You will be not ready until the moment you start, and then suddenly it looks like you can be ready for this. You don't need to tell to yourself that you don't have time, because what you need is 10 minutes per day to master 10 new words with flashcards, 10 new words per day. You know what means? What does it mean? 10 words per day, just in a half a year, times 180 days is 1,800 words in 6 months. This is almost 2,000, which is 80% of the communication. 1,000 is 50%, 2,000 words, 80% of the communication in any language in the world. And you can get there in 6 months. Another 6 months, you can master it as to make it more fluent. And this you can do it. If you will increase it to 11 words, you will just have those 2,000. Those 2,000 words you will have in 6 months. And this is what I'm going to do. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. And I'm doing this in French, by the way, with Anki and with Tandem. And for this you need 10 minutes. So there is no, I don't have time. Anybody can find 10 time. If not, so I mean somebody is caved in, or his hands and eyes are attached to some machine and have to work 24 hours a day, or only 16 hours a day is working and 8 hours a day is sleeping. And that's it, yeah? 10 minutes, everybody can find it. and 10 minutes, 20 minutes with a tandem easily, 15 minutes easily, everybody can find it. Yeah, there's no, if you are dreaming about something, learning a language, please do, please join the challenge. Do it for yourself. There will be never ever perfect moment. I never had perfect moment for this. I learned because I had to, probably. That was I learned the fastest when I had to in German, and then when I started to learn Spanish 4 years ago, I changed to my thinking to that I have to learn it. I have to learn it, and this is also the part of this challenge, because when you, please write in the comment that your challenge from now is that you want to learn new language. Please write which language are you willing to learn right now. And this is also a challenge. Write it publicly here. Write it publicly on your Instagram, or write it publicly on Facebook. Please share with your friend. Whoever is attempting also to learn new language, please join there. Please ask him to join the webinars. Please send him link to this challenge, maybe to this also to the live, because this one is a lot about motivation. You need motivation to keep going, to plow through obstacles, and to find in your life those 10-20 minutes maximum per day to learn the language you were always dreaming about. Guys, it is so important. It is really so crucial. I'm really sharing with you the nuggets, the things which helped me a lot in learning your language. And I'm intending to learn more languages with this. French is now 6 to 12 months. 6 to 12 months. That's it. Yeah, that have to happen. 6, 12 months. It is important. I already did it. It is important, and it's possible. So I ask you to join. Please join. Send to your friends or family who are interested in learning language very quickly. I share here some tips how to do it. Everything is in a book, and here is also will be everything. I'm telling you much more than it is in the book, by the way, but in the book probably it's more structured. So links in the description, and if it's really important or how important, ask to yourself how important for you is to get to know the language, learn the language you were always dreaming about, to the communicative level. If it's so important, please take on challenge. Join me next Sunday, also 7:00 p.m. Central European Time, or whatever time zone you are, because I know it's also being watched in Latin America and also in West Europe, where it's a little bit different, 1 hour difference. And yeah, I hope I see you also next Sunday, and that I helped you also today with this a little bit attitude, how to move yourself to make the certain steps, how to learn, and how to ignore the things which were always stopping us from moving forward. Guys, without further ado, thank you very much for watching. I see you next Sunday, 7:00 p.m. Central European Time. Take care and be strong and learn.